Let's talk about some more black superheroes, though. Dwayne The Rock, Mr. Johnson, um, is apparently not giving a fuck about Joss Whedon's Justice League or Warner Brothers' money, and is doing whatever the fuck he wants with Black Adam and the property, the DC property. There in the report, and I believe who's this from? Yeah, this is We Got This Covered.com. He's making the movie he wants, the way he wants to. We're talking about Black Adam specifically. And he's calling his movie official canon. And he's gonna, I know this has been talked about for months now, but he is aiming to have Superman in his movie, and not just any Superman, Henry Cavill, Snyder Cut's Superman, in the black suit. I should also make that point as well. So we know exactly which one he wants and where he wants him to come from in terms of the story, which would completely null and void, which we should do in our minds anyway, Joss Whedon's cut of Justice League. B. Walt, your thoughts?
I'm a fan of The Rock. I've watched damn near everything he's done. So I will watch it. DC still sucks ass with live action movies. So I'm not expecting it to be great because it's DC. But I fucks with The Rock hard, so I will watch it when it comes out. Do you know when it's dropping, or I mean, it seems to be so much turmoil behind the scenes with this shit. Like nobody knows which direction this shit is going in. The only consensus is that the Snyder Cut is the best shit to come out of there, right? But nobody knows about the rest of this stuff. So anybody can do anything, right? Oh, this Black Adam movie is canon. Okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. The Rock is in it. I'm gonna see it. Cool.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, that is exactly it. But remember, we talked about it at least I want to say maybe 2 months ago. There was some turnover in terms of the heads at WB. And apparently the new guys coming in was like, they were trying to fire everybody that was over the DC shit specifically. And I don't think either one of us had a problem with that because of things like Joss Whedon's Justice League and shit like that, and those choices being made. Yeah, it's I've heard of scenarios like this. For instance, FX, when they greenlit Atlanta, the show that, and I don't know this for certain, this is just, word on the street, and anybody could, I'm not dropping my dimes in terms of where I get my sources from, but apparently the show that he pitched to FX is not the show that we've been watching for the last 4 years. So, to do it with a series is one thing. You're talking about a studio like WB, and you're just like, you know what, fuck they money, I'm gonna do what I want. I mean, that's a huge gamble if he's doing it. If I get I'll put it like this. If he, being Dwayne The Rock Johnson, if he gets what he wants, because he's been aiming for this Superman fight for like prior to pre-production for the movie, he wanted to fight Superman. He wanted a battle with him. And then all the stuff about Snyder Cut, we're killing that, we're going in a different direction. All of that started to pop up. This movie, him and The Rock and the Black Adam movie, they've been talking about this for about 4 or 5 years. They finally getting, I think rhythm started to get going right before COVID hit. But from almost day one, he's talked about he wants Black Adam to fight Superman. He thinks it's necessary. He thinks it's a good matchup. I think him and Cavill are, close to an extent. If that leaks or if that's a part of it, I'm all in, bro. I'm your Huckleberry. I ain't got to say nothing else. I'm all in because I already know what that means about everything else. Snyder Cut lives. Snyderverse lives. Like, because he's the only one that actually knows what he's doing when he can focus. No joke about the tragedies, but when he can be there, he gonna give you 4 hours. We know that. That's for sure.
So would you expect in a 6-hour movie?
If he was directing it, 3.5. But since he's just bringing Superman, that's gonna add at least another 33 minutes, though. That's for sure. So you can just add a 33 on top of whatever Dwayne was gonna do. But I mean, it'll be one of the few DC movies I'm still excited about if I hear that. That's for sure. Let's keep rocking.